So, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We say that one of the apostles and elders of great mercy and rule, or teachers or apostles in the truth. And we say salutations, holy Akamos, say pushing the truth, and say, Dean and the out in our continent, season and season, we say, Shalom. And once again, going into some scriptures here, and going into this particular video that you see here. As you can see, this is a video, this is news upon what's happening in Iran about food prices. Now again, I did countless of videos where there's certain stuff happening in different countries, different places and so forth. You've seen Sri Lanka is one. You've seen Iran here, and there are many other countries that are facing food crisis right now. Even us here, I was now reading on a news article that they call back certain products because they're contaminated. Now, one of the things that I wouldn't tell you about that contamination is because they don't have the materials to make the particular product, so that they use a substitute, and that substitute is not good, right? So nonetheless, again, this is things that happen, and you've seen it happening in different places around the world. You've seen it happening to the four corners. You're seeing it taking place. You're seeing the prophecies happening, and as you can see, one of the things they say protests amid food prices. You're seeing the uproars of the people as well. Now all these things is things the Lord mentioned to us that would happen at the end. Now, before I go into the video, I'd like to start with the scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. It says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it." So it says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, right? It says, but it shall accomplish that which I please. So it sent forth, the word sent forth, and it shall accomplish in which the Lord please. And you're seeing it being accomplished. You're seeing it happening. It's just some people believe that they could pray and stop the things that happening. They could, form a big chain, the whole hands and sing "We Are the World" and stop the things that happen. No, that's not going to happen, because the things written inside this Bible, the things written inside this the word that was given unto us, these things are going to happen. Is a reason why it was written and said, and we are to use it as well. Prophecy. There's a reason why it going and happen, no matter what, whether you like it or rather you don't like it, whether you hear or forbear. Right? This is, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. So it shall prosper. The Lord talk about He will send famines, He will send earthquakes, He will send uproars, He will send wars, all this other stuff. And we're seeing that happen, and I say it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it shall prosper. And that is seeing it taking place. Basically, no matter what it is, you can't stop that. So nonetheless, play one of this video here. So as you can see, the protesters now. I did a video a little while back with Sri Lanka. Basically, it's the same thing there. It have other places as well. Now, the other places, they might not be protesting, but they feeling the extent and the blunt extent of the lack of food, right? The lack of supplies, and eventually it's going to get so bad that it's going to get way worse. Where it going to be ravaging, where it going to be cannibalism, where it going to be all this other stuff, right? And there's what it go lead to the things that the Lord warned us about, the things that going to happen, and how they go flee into a man's house, how they run into a man's house, take what he have with the sword and so forth. These are the things that where the Lord warned us about, and the things that going to prosper. That would say, it shall not come back to him to void. It shall prosper anyway. Anything whereunto it is sent. So these things are going to prosper. No, you can't stop this, no matter what it is. This is prophecy, and these things are meant to happen, whether you like it or not, whether you believe or not. So what if some didn't believe? Right? So what if some didn't believe? Let me bring out that scripture. This is Romans chapter The book of Romans chapter 3 verse 3. Right? It say, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? So what if you didn't believe? So if you didn't believe, you feel like going to stop the things what the Lord say? You feel like going to stop the things the Lord had to do? No. You just gonna be caught into it. And at the latter end, as the scripture say at the latter end, that is when they go know a prophet was amongst them. Because now they're going to find answers, now they're going to look for answers and so forth, but it will be too late. So it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without defect? It says, God forbid. It says, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So we are the 20 Lord saints. At the end of the day, these things happening, whether you like it or not. And even though it mightn't be to this extent in your country, it's soon to be. And it's soon to be, again, it's only going to get worse. You see, I was now watching another piece of video with the apostles and doing a video upon the blackouts that coming in the summer. There's a next thing by itself. Hey, the fuel sector is the price is on an uproar, and it have a lack of fuel in certain places. So what you feel going to happen? The energy sector is at a crisis right now. These is things that taking place, right? These is things that happening, right? So. Seeing protests, things bad. Let's go back to Saturn. It's there's a piece here. Soaring bread prices trigger street protests in Iran. And that's the thing, soaring bread, this is just bread prices. And again, we're seeing the effect of the war that happening in Russia and Ukraine. You're seeing the effects that taking place. Wheat going to a high level because there's obviously a war. So you're going to get a decrease of supplies worldwide. So stuff that it have now will raise, right? I'm gonna jump to our next scripture here. I'm gonna go to Isaiah 56, right? Isaiah chapter 56. 56 verse 10. 56. No, not 56 verse 10. Sorry. Isaiah 46. My bad. Sorry. Isaiah 46 verse 10. I'm going to start from verse 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning. And when you watch the things that the Lord told us about, the Lord warned Noah about the flood that's going to come. Noah went and preached on the people, and they didn't hearken. It's the same way he warned us about the things that come at the end now. When the scripture said that this place is reserved unto fire, but he gave us warnings, he gave us prophecies, he gave us signs that would happen coming on to the end. Things are going to take place, so like famines, pestilences, diseases, wars, all these things, uproars of the people and so forth. All these things was warning he gave unto us. So he said, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So the Lord will do whatever it is he please, and again he's going to do all these things, and he's seeing it happening. So if you didn't believe, and if you feel it's going to change, no, it is not. Can't change that. You understand? It's going to fulfill. Right? This is again a food crisis worldwide is on a high increase. A high increase. Say 5 dead massive anti-government protests. These is the evil, these are the things that happen in worldwide. right? Again, this is the things that the Lord warned there about. He said, though it tarry, wait for it, because surely shall come to pass. So it shall surely shall happen. Right? So hey, again, keep your eyes out on the news. You're seeing things happening daily, Again, watch my videos. I could speak that watch my videos I did for the past week, where you're seeing are doing videos on different places, right? Like Iran, Sri Lanka, even in the Caribbean here, the other countries, America, other places feeling the blunt of this thing. So you're seeing it happening worldwide. Again, this is the time that we're in. So again, hey, I should bless you, watch and pray. You know. So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kodesh. We say that when the apostles and elders of great motion as well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, holy Akamasi, push on truth and say, Dean and the auto in the country and the season, out of season, we say, Shalom.